Welcome back, and I've got some news for you. I've been given quite an astounding challenge by someone in the comments of the last episode, so check it out if you want to fully understand it. But basically the challenge is to set everything to max employment and everything to maximum storage and see what happens. So we're in winter, we're going to pause the game, and I'm going to take on this challenge, and I'm a little bit apprehensive because it also involves setting the labour limit to maximum, the employment rates to maximum. I'm not entirely sure where all of these workers are going to come from. So let's just see what happens if I've interpreted this right. It's going to show me where all the bottlenecks are, and it's just going to completely open up all of the taps. Wow, okay. And show me exactly what's happening. Right, so we're going full employment on farms, apply to all. So we've done the farms, now we're just going on to Town Hall, full builders. We've got full builders. We're going full employment on the warehouses. I'm not sure about that. And what they're saying as well is that I need to put the limits to absolute maximum 999. So we'll do that. So we've got 4 items there, and wood, charcoal, iron and thatch. What else can we add here? So bark we've got further down there, haven't we? I guess firewood. Yeah, we're not storing firewood, are we? All the 9s. Or the 8s. So I'm going to keep doing this for as much as I can. It might be that we need some more storage facilities. The suggestion is that I start selling salt to the people as well. So we'll probably need another market stall. Oh, we've got space there for salt. And have we got space anywhere here? No, we'll need more markets. But I've found one space so far for salt. Any more down here? Okay, that's fine. We've got one market for salt, so we're opening the taps. And we're just going to go along and just go full employment for everyone. We're okay there. Tailor's workshop, slaughterhouse, and we've got full employment here. Actually, we've got full employment at most of the places. They're not suggesting that we do full employment at the trading posts, and they are suggesting that we put 2,000 limit on everything at the trading post. Although not horse tax, we only sell 10 at a time, so there will be some caveats to this. Let's do 20. Let's do 2,000 chicken eggs. Set the limits to... Can we do 2,000 horseshoes? I don't know how many shoes we can sell at once, but we'll try 2,000. We'll do the leather as well, and there we go. We're just going through employing as many people. We really don't need to employ full people at the thatchery. I think we can use our minds to work out what's the word I'm looking for. We can use our common sense to work out where it doesn't need full workers. I don't even think we've got enough people to fill all these industries, but we're going to see what happens. And I guess that's the point. And even in market stalls, yeah, market stalls only need 1 worker, don't they? We don't employ anyone in church. So there weren't too many places where we were increasing the number of workers. There's no workers in the lime kiln. But God, there is in the lime works. But we'll just employ 1 more, because we've nearly used up all our quick lime. We've got 20,000 lime there. You know, that's one way I don't think we need full employment, but we're pretty much going for it. And then we'll open up the taps. We'll keep these farms deactivated for now, because I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. Increase the workers at the chicken coops. Remember, we're taking off the labourers limits. We're applying to all. And we're doing that with the markets as well. We're taking off the labourers limits and applying to all. And then we're going to do the same with all these other animal farms. So labour limits off, apply to all. And the pigsties, oh, let's employ more people there. Labour limits off. This is completely going against the way I play, as you know. So it's a big leap of faith that I'm making, and that has applied to all the labour limits, yeah. So we've done all the animal farms there. We've done all the farms, we've done all the cow sheds, and I've got a really interesting idea for one of the cow sheds, by the way, to turn it into a milking shed, but I'll go through that with you a bit later. Yeah, and then the suggestion is that we put the granary on max. Just keep pressing the number 9. I don't think it really matters how many there are. And these granaries on max. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen, because it might be that these granaries are fighting over stuff. So I wonder if it's worth ticking the take from other granaries box, but then we might put them in a never-ending circle. And then here, 999. And I think that's all for the warehouses we've got so far. Although there is a warehouse here, isn't there? So we can go like so. We'll make sure that we're not. Just had a thought. Yeah, we're fine on the limits at the forestry. Everyone's got a piece of everything. Is that everything? What is going to happen when I hit the play button? This wagon shed. This wagon shed. We've got the workers and this wagon shed. So we've done all the wagon sheds. Maximum limits. We need to tick all these buttons. So the interesting thing is, so the person, if you look at the comments, you'll see who it is. The person who's recommended this, ticking all the boxes, had something really interesting to say about being able to reach maximum employment, and he said that women can't use carts or wagons, and so if you tick the labourer by hands button especially, as well as everything else, it means that women can be employed. So that's something really important to know early on in the game. Really important. And we need to make sure all these are ticked. Yeah, they are there. Even supply for all these industries. So let's go through these supply buttons then, because this is going to be very, very interesting. Have we got the farms being supplied? Yeah, we've got the farms being supplied by everyone. This wagon shed, we need more workers. And we need to draft. Need another horse to draft, but that's fine for now. Full employment on the windmill. Windmill supplied by everyone. Chicken shed supplied by everyone, yep. Yeah. Yes, they are. We've done those, haven't we? So, fishing people supplied by everyone. This is like, so basically this person was saying that it's like turning all the taps on, and that your flow of goods is kind of like it's all like taps and rivers. You need to just turn them all on and get it all flowing. Oh, here we go. There's a granary here where we can store stuff, but we'll have a think about that because it's not really active. We'll think about that soon. And these guys don't have the full supply on. So we're just ticking all the resource supply boxes so that they can be supplied by labourers and wagons, and not just their own workers who work there, but basically people outside of the place who don't necessarily work for them. Oh, interesting. No button in the forestry for resource supply. Interesting. I wonder if that's a bug. I mean, that definitely looks like a bug to me. Resource supply, we're doing it. And these places, yeah, you're fine. It's the town hall, another warehouse, you're fine. Oh, look, they didn't have much going on. The oil workshop had everything unticked. This is our weaver's workshop, making the hemp into textiles, and then this is the tailor's workshop, making the textiles into clothes. And there we go, slaughterhouse. That doesn't have a resource supply button either, so I wonder if those are bugs, or if that's intentional, because I don't know. Yep, they're supplied now. Are these guys supplied? No, they're not. So we're just doing the resource supply on the cowsheds as well. And I don't know if this is the most boring admin you've ever seen in your life, but it's going to be an interesting experiment when we set the go button. Got no idea what's going to happen. My main worry, as you might know from following the series, is that... Oh no, labourers can do the hay dryers. My main worry is that we're not going to have enough labourers for the farms, because they're going to be taken up elsewhere. Hit the resource supply button for the windmill. But we've got lots of carts and we've got lots of wagons. There we go, yeah, so all our windmills are supplied. Now we're just going to have one last look around and just see if anything silly has slipped by. Fishing dock, thatchery. We're not going to do the thatch, we've got plenty of thatch. Let's look, we've got 5,000. Oh, go on, you're included in the experiment. There's no resource supply button there either. Is that everyone? Okay, are we ready to press the play button? What do we think is going to happen? Should we do it? Let's do it. Maximum speed. We're on 80 for our money, and we've got 270 people. We've got a handful of people who are not quite happy with their situation. And let's have a look at people moving around then. So we've got 60 left in our money. We may need to put the wages down a bit. Oh look, there's a trader. Let's just play the game on normal speed. We've got 17 days for the trader. Ah, good. So shoes. We can sell shoes because they're after shoes. And we did open up the capacity, didn't we? It's a shame we don't have any more in there. Oh look. It's funny how some of the wagons look like they're tipping over when they're on a slope. Bit buggy maybe there. What there? Did we... should increase the resource supply maybe for the trading posts. See how that works. Let's sell you 100 shoes then, because we've just looked and we've got 100. That's going to help the money situation. 32 each. So it gives us 32 in money. It's 0.32 each. Okay, it's a deal. Have we got any wheat? We don't have any wheat in the trading post, so we could do that at a later date. And they're offering salt, lime, metal parts, cows and sallow. Well, considering we're selling salt to the people, we don't have much money. We'll let that trader go and build up our money. Got just over 100. And we're not going to activate this new farm yet. Our pig farm. We're just going to see what happens first. And by all accounts, the production should go through the roof for the cows. Because the theory is that, see, we're not hiring all. We've got a shortage of workers, and I guess that's the point, that it's showing, oh god, and we've got no workers here. This could be a problem. We've got no workers. Oh, we've got 4 workers in that shed, but no workers in the other sheds. So this is showing us how many workers short we are. We've got 90 open vacancies. That's how many people we need. So maybe that's the experiment, to show that we're and a cow's dying of thirst. Okay, I'm going to stop the experiment and say we need to desperately build loads more houses, and then come back to this. And we do have a whole load of houses in the queue. Where can we build more houses? We could build some. So we need a lot more people, basically. We need probably about 40 or 50 houses to cover all the vacancies. And I'm not even sure if this is working. So if you look on there, it says open vacancies for men is 82. For women it's 54, and I presume you'd add them together and then you'd get like 100 and odd. But it's saying the total there for open vacancies is 84, so that's not adding up. So that's a bug. If someone wants to report that to the developer. Okay, so interesting experiment. Well, what we can do is pay the cows more. Have we got employment? We've got employment at the stables. Oh, we didn't go on the chicken coop. Okay. All those animal sheds have full employment. And these guys have people. It's just our cow sheds. I wonder if it's because they're a bit further away from everywhere, maybe. They've got employment. These guys don't. I think what I have to do, because we do have cows dying of thirst. Yeah, resource supply is ticked. So in our hire options, we can actually increase the wage. So for labourers and for workers, I'm adding 10% for the cows because I don't want them to die of thirst. And we'll just see if that saves us. So let's play the game on a fast speed, but not the fastest. And we'll just see if people are more attracted to do that work. So we've got less than a month's worth of hay and water there. Less than a month here. I mean, we've got no water there, have we? So that's pretty urgent in that pasture. Increase the speed. It's not very... Ah, there we go. There we go. We've got workers coming in. So we've got workers into that cow shed just in time, is it? Another worker? Come on, come on, come on. Feed them. There we go. There we go. We've got hay coming in. We just need water coming in. Come on, guys. Save our cows. Got 4 workers now. So word's gotten around that they're paying more money. Got loads of hay. We just need water. Come on. 1,000 water we're requesting. Got a worker there. So we've got hay and water. Got 4 workers there. 4. We've got full employment at the cows. And they've got water. Brilliant. And look at all the milk starting to come in. And so let me tell you about my really interesting theory about these, about a cow shed. So any cow will tick protect. And what we're going to do is create a milking shed. So we're going to get rid of the bull. And we're going to protect the cows. And all the protected ones go up to the top. So that's interesting. So protect, and you, and you. And we'll protect the newborn cow. Now, what that means is that we're not going to slaughter the cows, and as a result, as the breeding would normally go, bulls are then born, and it just fills up with a load of bulls. So we're just going to slaughter. We're going to slaughter all the bulls. Hang on, except for one who can breed them up. Slaughter you, you're a year old. And we're protecting all the cows. Okay, let's just... Have we protected all the cows? Cow there to protect. Okay, good. So we've slaughtered all the bulls because we've still got our rule of 1 year old, and we're protecting all the cows. And then oh God, God help me! I'm just going to slaughter all the bulls except for one, who we protect, so he can breed them up. And they're going to be a dairy, a milking dairy. We've got another farm completed. And we've got 160 odd in the bank, so that's definitely going up, I'm sure. 271 people. All of our... Yeah, there we go. We don't have any labourers going into the farms, which is the worry. And did they manage to... Okay, that's fallow, that farm. So I think logically I can unemploy these guys from the farm, because it's fallow. And again, we don't have the labourers coming into the farm, so that was my worry opening up the taps. But look, if we look at open if we look at open vacancies, my God, we've got like 150 odd vacancies. So we need a lot more people. A lot more people. Have they been able to plant the fields? So, I don't know if I would say it's a bust. What's happening over here with this question? Exclamation mark. Okay, they've got one worker and they need at least two to be able to even carry a tree. So, I'm not really sure what to say about this experiment. It's an amazing idea. It's totally shown that I need another 150 workers, at least. So we could put a row of houses in. We could just put housing here. We've got a little bit of housing coming in here, haven't we? We just need a lot more housing. And we've got 271 people at the moment. And if we activate these two farms, we're going to need even more people. So I think it would make sense if we did start to do some more housing along here, and we could do some really long rows and blocks just up here. So I think I'll start here, and we're just going to go on a massive building project. And it's an interesting... let's just roll with it and see if we can do it. It's a really interesting concept, and it shows you how to get to absolutely full production in your village. So how many do we need? We need like 70 odd houses. Should we do our back-to-back blocks and stick with that model? Makes sense, wouldn't it? We'll do that there, but we will delete the ones on the end and rebuild them with our trick. So we'll just leave a short alleyway there, but that will be a much bigger alleyway once we redo that house. So we're going for it, we're going big, and we're just going to stay with the changes as well. Oh, we've got minus money, and we've got a trader come in, so they're after horseshoes, sallow, lime and sunflowers. I'm just going to see if it's possible to maintain this experiment and make it work. So what's he after? Horseshoes, sallow, lime, sunflower. Horseshoes, sallow, lime, sunflower. Sunflower's not the oil. We could have done with selling some oil. They're offering live chickens, honey and horses. Let's so we're in the minus now. Let's pay our people a bit less. We're going to have to pay them a lot less because we're struggling. We're just going to lay more houses down in rows of 3 and then delete that, delete that, delete that. And then we'll just add the house on there and there. So we can start to see the alleyways are a little bit bigger than I'd first laid down. And then if we swing them around, we're doing the back-to-back. So again, we're going to have to lay one down. And then relay it. It's a bit awkward the other way. Kind of need the one on the end to be big, don't you, to do the other side. So let's just see how this works. So we'll keep that big, and then we'll do a big one behind it. Let's get it in the middle of the picture and a bit bigger. So it's going a bit of a funny shape, isn't it? So we'll go like that and lay it down. And it wasn't connecting. And then let's connect this. So that's going to be the right shape and size. Lay that down. We'll go for this one, the right shape and size, back to back. And then we'll delete these two on the end and make them the right shape and size. Okay, I think that's going to work. Yeah, look at that. How good is that? We'll rotate you round. Squeeze you in. So it's not really wanting to snap into place there. Gonna lay you down there. That's kind of as close as we can get. Okay, well we'll delete you, and we'll do the same with that block. It's probably just easier having a big one on the end. So we've started a huge house building project. We've put our money down. We're looking to sell some goods now. I mean, we've got like 4 horseshoes, I think. Yeah, we'll sell them because we need, if we can. Can we sell 4 horseshoes? That's another experiment. No, we can do 7. So that's a shame, but I'm sure it's not going to make the world of difference. Okay, let's speed up the game. Our money's coming back down, so if we can save up enough to send an envoy out, we might be able to sell something to keep us going. We're kind of flirting between -20 and -15. So we'll see where we get to, and we'll just have a look at how some of these places are being supplied. So we're short on workers at the wagon station. We're short on products there for the granary. And no workers at the windmill. Full workers at the chicken coops. So that's good. And they've not got any labourers, and no one's starving. And we haven't had any animals die. So that's something. And look, we're maintaining hay and water. Now let's just have a look on our economy to see what's happening with chicken eggs. Chicken eggs stored and produced, sold. So we sold 2,600 in 1735. Yeah, we'll see where that goes. Oh, we've got a horse dying of starvation, so it'll be over in this one. Have we? How are you dying of starvation? Is it over here where we don't have enough hay coming in? Look. These hay barracks are very low. Oh my god, how many horses have we got? I'm not even sure how many horses we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 50 horses. That's insane. We've got 50 horses. Can we store horses at the trading post? Wow. We can't sell whole horses. Oh my goodness me, that's a major, major bug. Where we need to stop breeding horses. We can have unlimited horses. Oh, it's a shame we can't feed them. Wow, that's a crazy, crazy situation. I would suggest that that's not a good... oh, we can't even kill them. We did need one more draft horse, didn't we? Which we can't do because we don't have enough stuff. Enough horse tack. Wow. Filling up this granary. Got 1,000 hides. So that's getting there. My god. Okay, we've got 50 odd horses that we're going to stop you from breeding as well. Can we empty it? I don't even know what to do with 50 horses. Let me know if you've got any ideas. We're just going into the minus money. Staying around 0. My god. Short on builders. We've built 3 houses here. This one's the next one to be built. So we just need a huge effort on housing. We got someone coming here to build. Yeah, so we're in the process of actually building it. And then yeah, this one will be next. Looks like it's still delivering stuff. All resources are collected. What's happening with our farm? So we still didn't get enough... oh my god, we're still trying to sow the fields in this farm. Wow, and we're in July. So that's going to be a bit of a bust, that farm. Does look like we got some crops ordered there. So what I'm going to do is shut down this new farm. And I'm just going to put the labour supply onto 0 and just shut that farm down because we've not really sowed anything there, and we're going to struggle. So what do we need? Open vacancies around 90. So in peacetime, when we're not harvesting, we need about 80 or 90 people, which is probably at a minimum 45 houses, at a maximum, fewer than that. Okay. And it's just saying there's no manager there to handle crop rotation, but that's fine because we took them off, so we may need to redo that farm. And then in harvest time we need a maximum of like 150 people, so we've got quite a few houses going in, and kind of reliant on our builders just to smash them out. We're struggling with money at the moment. Sunflower oil, 360, deal. Thank goodness for that. They're after lime and sunflower. We could keep ourselves afloat with lime, but as someone's told me, it's a finite resource, so we don't want to just throw that around. So we'll do these blocks as well. So we've got 3 blocks of 6. And we'll just do these how we did them before, so it's a bit difficult to see, but we'll be able to see once, yeah, there we go, once we highlight them. So you're a bit skew with. There we go, you're a bit more. That's it. So we'll do you there. And then we'll lay some... Okay, you there. And you there. Oh, just about. And then right click and then demolish these big ones on the end, and then put in their place the smaller houses. There we go, that's how you do it. So going for tiny blocks. An ox just died of thirst. An ox died of thirst. Okay, so we've got ox dying of thirst. But I'm gambling on the fact that we've got... Ooh. I know where that is. Let's lay that down and just go over to the farm. It's going to be this farm where we took all the workers away. Silly me. Still need a worker to supply water. But all the ox have died in that farm. That's fine, we're shutting it down anyway, so we'll just have to take that one on the chin. It's a social experiment. 274 people now, so we've got 3 more people. And what's this wagon coming in? Are they going to collect the sunflower oil? Yeah, they are. Can we see them loading it? We look at this angle. Hello. A pile of boxes in there we haven't seen before, and a pile of boxes in there. There we go. Look, he's bringing them in back and forth, and then some more. Loading up the sunflower oil. So we've got over 380 in the bank now, which is great. No, funnily enough, well, only one person's complaining about not having any money, so we'll give them some financial help. My god, look, 262 in the bank. That's crazy. 241, you're insane. 400! What is happening? What is happening? 560. You're in construction. You work in a cowshed. Hang on. Are people doubling up in their jobs? How is that even possible? Wow. Something very, very strange is going on. I didn't think people could have that much money. Maybe there's something to be said about this experiment. 48 there. 242. 489. 298 money. 500. What's going on? 142, 84, 121, 107. Well, would you even believe it? These guys only have 8. And we've got someone in the stable, someone in the farm. They've only got 8 in money. What on earth is going on with money? Most people are absolutely rolling in it. We're on full speed, and we're in September, and we're not getting this harvest in. Look, we've got a handful of people getting the harvest in, but it's not happening. We don't have the labourers. See? And what are we after now? 140 people? No housing available. I think for the sake... we can't pay builders anymore. I'd like to pay builders more. To guarantee that we have more builders, so we can just be allow migration. What does that mean? Immigration or migration of moving out? Okay, allow moving out. I'd like to pay our builders more so we can build the houses quicker, because they're not really going up that quickly, are they? But with our wagons we should be able to deliver a lot of goods very quickly. There we go, we started building. Come on guys, get that house up. We need all the help we can get. Let's lay some more houses down then. We've got over 400 money, but we did pay people an overwhelmingly smaller amount just to keep our money still, and we just sold a load of sunflower oil, didn't we? So we'll lay that house down there. Then we'll lay the houses down next to them. And then we'll delete the big houses on the end to make our small terraced rows, so everyone's the same, no one's going to be jealous. There we go, you go down there and we'll just turn you around. So we've got 6, 12, 18 houses to go down. They don't quite snap to, but they're close enough. We've got our alleyways. We're going to need market stalls, and we're going to need water. But we've got water nearby. We've got water there in the well. But we'll give them water when they're built up, and some market stalls. They'll need 4 market stalls. So maybe if we build out, we could put the market stalls in the back there, and it may be that we need a bit of a village square. And so my next idea for the village square is to have it as a block of 6, that equivalent space, but just carved out and left empty. So in a way, this village square would have been these 3 houses bigger, and those 3 houses would have been all incorporated into the village square. So if I could redo the game, that's what I'd do. Okay, well, are we surviving? Let's have a look at the economy. So we've got 1,500 beef. Wow. 10,000 buckwheat. So we can weather the farms. We've got 1,600 eggs. Cool. But we did just start another chicken farm, didn't we? 570 chicken meat. We've got a little bit of hemp. 2,000 hides. Cool. 7,000 iron, so we're okay. 7,000 potato, and we do have a harvest coming in that's being processed. 670 milk, and not a lot of pork, but you know we need a pig farm to get that done. 500 shoes. Wheat harvest just starting to come in, so it's a good job we've got buckwheat for the animals because that's what's going to suffer. But we've got buckwheat harvest coming in. We need more people. This crazy experiment is going to continue, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to build enough houses in the time that we're going to need them to basically bring the crops in from our farms quickly enough in future harvests before all of our food runs out. So join me in the next episode where we'll see what happens. Thank you for participating in this experiment. See you in the next episode.